All right, Miss Mary, we have some beautiful flowers on the table. What are we going to do?
We're going to talk about plants that you can grow, either house plants or outside plants, that would supplement your flower arrangements. These are things that I like to grow, and I had to learn this by trial and error, because when I started doing flower arranging, when you go to like Kroger or something, they'll give you those little scrawny things that are the greenery, the fern. You know, it's just not anything real great. So these kind of plants you can use and make a green arrangement, totally green, or you could put them as a supplement to your flowers. But to have them in the house and ready to go, that's the best thing to do.
Are they easy to grow?
Yeah, most of them are shade plants, outside shade. A lot of them are house plants that I always put outside in the summer, put them on the north porch, and they do really well. Then have to take them in the fall, but I enjoy them. They're there for me to cut and use all the time. Okay, you want me to get started?
Let's go ahead and get started.
What I thought I'd do was take each one, and then I'll place it in a, this is a container with wet foam. You use wet foam for fresh flowers, and it's different from dry foam. Wet foam, you soak, you get it wet, and then your flowers will stay fresh for a week or more. I'm going to start with an Alocasia. This is a beautiful plant. It's very interesting. It's very strong and kind of upright and stubborn. You can also cut these in a design, like, if you wanted to do something interesting, just it faces you. You can cut things. You can cut them in half. Just makes your design really prettier than just the regular look to it.
Play with it.
Now some of them I'm going to face to the side. I might do a L-shaped flower arrangement.
So do you already have this in your mind when you're arranging flowers?
No.
Okay, so just
I just go with it. This is a Aspidistra, and they come in many varieties. Some of them are thin. I like the speckled ones or the variegated ones. And it's a very straight flower, and it would be a good line flower, meaning it sets your stage for the other things that'll go around it. So it's called like a line flower. Another thing you can do with this is I have put a wire, taped it on the back. I used I think it's probably a 10 gauge wire. It's a little tough, but it bends very easily. And I just taped it with some clear foil tape. And then you can bend it whichever way you want to. If you want your arrangement to do something different or move in a different way, then you can do it like that.
How about that?
And you can also curl it and split it. Here I've put it, put the end of this, pulled it down and pierced it with the very end of the plant, and I cut it with a knife and split it up. So now it looks like a whole different plant.
Yeah, it looks totally different.
Now this is, of course, it's a Caladium. These did real well for me this year. And I like to kind of nest them inside each other, large to small. And then you have a slight grouping of them, and they'll look good to add, or just add them to your flower arrangement on the sides. Let them hang down the side. And actually, it's called breaking the lip of your container.
Breaking the lip. Never heard that.
This is your lip.
Okay. Breaking the lip.
And this is a Fatsia.
Yeah.
These are nice pressed or spray painted, different colors. But if your flower will go down like this, then you're breaking the lip of it. I like these. This is called Leopard Plant. They come in variegated variety also, and they get very large. Mine are not large, something 8 half of them.
Uh-oh.
But then they came
They
back,
came back?
so I was thrilled they came back.
We need to find out what's eating that now, Miss Mary.
It's probably squirrels
Uh-huh.
or chipmunks. Have a lot of chipmunks.
Okay.
Now this is Equisetum, and it's a good line material also. And what I have done with this one is inserted a wire down here, and then you can bend it because the wire's in there. You can bend it every which way you want to, and it will stay. I put the wire down, then I use the clear tape again.
Is it easy to get the wire through there?
Yeah, it is, because this has little
Oh.
resistance. It's
Okay.
some, but it's certainly not like bamboo.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's easy enough to do, and you can have all kinds of shapes to it. Do multiple ones. Have some come and make a design out of that. Of course, the mother-in-law's tongue.
The mother-in-law's tongue, huh?
Yeah, I like these because they can be very, very colorful. You can get them in speckled and all kinds of colors to them. And they're a good line plant also. Of course, you put probably multiple ones. The stronger line you wanted. This one is pretty thin.
Okay.
Solomon seal.
Yeah, like that.
It's great, and you see, it bends and makes a nice flow to your design. Certainly, you could put it one on each side of your pot, of your flowers, your vase.
I could tell you've done this a lot here because you're just grabbing, different foliage. This can bend. This can do this.
Yeah,
okay.
You can get a feel for it after a while.
Okay.
Now, every yard should have some grasses, especially this time of year.
Beautiful
They
this
are
time of year.
great to use in arrangements. Usually group them. This is zebra grass, fountain grass, and you could rubber band them together or wire them together and use them in mass.
Look at that.
Yeah, it just gives this lovely flow to it. Another thing that I love is this papyrus.
I love the leaves.
Yeah, see, and you can, when you pick them, they'll have various stages of opening up, and you could stage them that way in your arrangement.
Gotcha.
One.
Your arrangement is really coming to life.
Sometimes it'll turn out really well, and that's
good.
all you need. You don't even need the flowers. And then you have a smaller one that's just opening up in the various colors of green.
Okay.
I mean, green on green is pretty to me.
And while you're grabbing that, let's talk about your tools. I mean, you good sharp tools?
Yeah, these are nice. These are sharp, very sharp scissors. And the stronger stems, you need a heavier one.
All right.
This is a form of Philodendron. It's called burgundy. Look, has different color on each side.
Look at the stem, though. Golly, okay.
And so you could use, one side and then the other side, and it makes a nice background for something. I like we need some ferns, some kind of ferns. Some of them condition better, which means you would cut your flowers, make a clean angular cut, put it in water. Sometimes I put alum in there. It's a spice for pickling.
That works?
Yeah, especially hydrangeas.
Okay.
It will really keep your hydrangeas.
I know that before. All right.
And I learned that from Rick Pudwell at the
you learned so much. Yeah,
just hanging around there. Now this is just an autumn fern. It stays well. It stays conditioned quite well. And then the Kimberly Queen is those huge ones that you see on front porches, and it will last a long time. So not all ferns are going to stay fresh a long time, but some will. I'm going to make him lean that way.
Well, Ms. Mary, while you're doing that, we do appreciate this flower arrangement demonstration. This
Thank
is
you.
Nice. It's really come to life, though.
Yeah.
What you think?
Yeah. It's a little jungle.
Yeah, it's a little jungle. All from your yard.
Yep.
From your garden.
Yep.
How about that? Thank you much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. To find out more information on this topic, just click on the familyplotgarden.com link in the description.